services are urging Gotham residents to stay off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm. No man is an island, Bruce. You've been back for almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor is spending another Christmas alone.
You just ran out of time.
Knowing that tonight we put to rest one of Gotham's most heinous and relentless killers, Julian Gregory Day.
Commissioner Loeb, any comment on the rumor that it wasn't actually the cops who captured Mr. Day?
There is no such thing as a Batman.
Captain Gordon! Captain Gordon! Commissioner Loeb!
No further questions. No further questions.
All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communication is down. Possible to 11.
Delta 6-4 en route. Dispatch 5-9. Confirm code 10. This is a breakout.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is Black Mask. Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
You do realize it is Christmas Eve, sir.
Looks like Black Mask entered the prison here.
Hey, it's Bananaowns here. Guess what? We're doing a freaking another Let's Play. It's been a really long time. And by really long time, I mean like a month, so apologize for that one. I had some stuff get in the way, and if Mark of Ninja is up before us, which it shouldn't be, considering all things considering, then yeah, this will be one of the first times it's been some while. You may have seen a bit of the Fear 3 video a little bit earlier, but man, it has been a long time. So how's everyone doing? I'm doing great. It's been quite a long month or so since the last one, but you know, there's been some cool stuff. Got some new games, watched some movies, did all that fun stuff. So this game, Arkham Origins, I put off getting until Black Friday for exactly the reason why I had to get it cheaper. Last year I spent about $180 on video games for day one releases, and that really hurt me. I was pretty much broke for the rest of the year, and I decided I wanted to make my money go a little bit longer this year, so I waited until Black Friday. I saved up all my money during this holiday season, and yeah, I managed to get 3 games out of the whole sale here for about $100. So that's pretty good. I got Assassin's Creed 4, Xbox 360, obviously this game, Batman Arkham Origins, Xbox 360, and I got Splinter Cell Blacklist for Xbox 360 as well. So, got 3 to play. I still have another backlog of other games I need to play as well. Basically, I have some Fear 3, Resident Evil 5, all that great stuff, actually. So, I have a lot of stuff to play, and I kind of got really busy for a while there, and I didn't have nearly as much free time to Let's Play, and basically the time I did spend playing video games, I didn't want to really record and take that time to do it, because it does take a lot of time, especially when you think about voiceovers the way I do them. For the most part, after I play the game, in some cases, like the Fear 3 Let's Play, as you guys can watch, they're live, but in some cases, like this, it's not. So, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, so it takes a lot of time, and man, I'm doing some crappy improv work here. Yeah, so basically, it's going to be this is going to be one of the Let's Plays I'm going to be doing. I'm having a tentative schedule made up already, which basically consists of playing this game on Tuesdays and Thursdays and releasing a longer video on Tuesday and Thursday, so about 20 minutes for these. And then Fear 3 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and those are 10-minute videos each. So you should get more Batman for your buck each week, but more Fear 3 videos, if that makes sense. And then on Saturday, I'll put up an episode of Mark and Ninja, which is another one I just recently bought. So in terms of, like, you know, what I've been playing and what I've been doing video game wise, I haven't been playing too many new video games. I think I really got into basically Rayman Origins. There we go. I had a really difficult time remembering Rayman Origins. Really awkward. Yeah, so Rayman Origins, I think I actually just beat that, like the main single player story today, which was really cool. Really great game. Might get Rayman Legends soon enough, but might not, considering it includes all of the Origins levels in Rayman Legends, so probably won't pick that one up, but I really enjoyed Rayman a lot, actually. It's a lot of fun. A little bit challenging sometimes with that platforming. Now, speaking of man, I should probably stop talking of Rayman right now and go to Batman. Yeah, so I was really looking forward to playing this game. The reviews haven't been that great for this. It hasn't been the critical darling that basically the other Arkham games have been. And, you know, that's a whole another story here. So I think the main thing was that a lot of people, a lot of reviewers felt like this was more of the same thing pretty much. It didn't offer that much new gameplay, and it basically wasn't new enough. It didn't have enough to separate itself from Arkham City especially. And you know what, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I know a lot of people feel that way about the Assassin's Creed series. I still think, even though they're yearly release, each one of them is pretty great, actually, and are full worthy games. So I'm looking forward to finishing through this. So I haven't gotten that far in, so I can't really compare it a lot. You know, if you've been watching my video series on YouTube, you notice I don't really get into my review of the game until like the last episode or two, when you're just about to finish it. So this has been some pretty fun stuff to play, and I've been really enjoying it. Sorry for there. Heard someone thought they were calling me. Apparently not. Yeah. So here's this cutscene here that you know, I'm probably not gonna edit out all the cutscenes in this game. So basically, the basic premise of the story, man, I just said basically like twice. Yeah, so the premise of the story is Black Mask, one of those mafia guys in the Batman comics, one of his many villains. Basically, Black Mask hires Black Mask hires a group of assassins to take out Batman on Christmas Eve, and of course there's some wag of intrigue and all that good stuff. And basically that's the story in a nutshell. I haven't experienced the twists and turns yet, you know, all that good stuff. But apparently it's a pretty decent story. It's a pretty cool one, and it's really great. Really great, even though I haven't finished playing it. That's pretty awkward. So, you know, for Batman, I'm a really big Batman fan. I'm looking
Wall beside him is weak.
forward to seeing
I can take him down.
Ben Affleck as the Bat. I know the internet really isn't looking forward to seeing Ben Affleck as Batman, but I think he's going to do a great job, or at least a decent job. You know, I'm not expecting the greatest, but I'm really looking forward to some of the say he's going to have in regards to like the script and direction with Zack Snyder, which I really like Man of Steel, but it could be better. So I'm really hoping that he'll provide some input, a little bit of input, and I'm looking forward to it. Apparently, Kevin Smith saw him in the Batman costume and thought it was really great. And I know Kevin Smith tends to be a bit hyperbolic, like the Time Chamber from Dragon Ball Z. He's full of hyperbole sometimes, but in this case, I think he has his own podcast, Fat Man on Batman. So in this case, I think he has a bit of a good opinion on this, even though he knows Ben Affleck pretty much. But I'll trust his word on this one in regards to making a Batman movie, basically a new Batman. It's really exciting. And like that, I know in my lifetime I've seen, this is be my third one. No, not even the fourth one. Was it Val Kilmer in Batman Forever? There was George Clooney in Batman and Robin. We don't talk about that. Then there was also Christian Bale and then Ben Affleck. It's gonna be great. It's really weird when you think about the whole Batman stuff. Like, I think each generation since it really got popular in the '60s has had their own Batman. For a lot of those people, before the '80s, before Frank Miller, The Dark Knight Returns, and all that stuff, a lot of those people, like, their Batman was the Adam West Batman, or maybe even the comics one if they were really into that. But it's really cool. Like, I think my Batman
Too late. Commissioner Logan.
I would consider my Batman to be the animated series Batman. Actually, I remember coming home from school. I mean, it aired a few years earlier than really it's when it was brand new. Its airing time. It aired a few years before I really got that age. But I used to watch that along with the Spider-Man animated show in the '90s. So the animated series for Batman was what I used to watch when I got home from school a lot, and it was pretty great. And then just recently, about last year, I bought all of the animated series and watched all of them, made my way through those, and it was really great. I think every single episode of the animated series is just absolutely phenomenal, and I really cannot recommend that more. And I hope my mic didn't give a little popping noise there. I keep moving myself, and I need to stop it. But yeah, the animated series, some episodes. Oh, man, of the animated series, of course, Heart of Ice is, I think, almost everyone's one. This is almost in at least the top 2 or top 3 of almost everyone's. I really like Over the Edge. It's from the when they did the little bit of a stylistic reboot of it, and basically changed up the look a little bit. So it was like the New Adventures of Batman and Superman, something like that. Was that little stylistic change. Very interesting, because in the original run of the animated series, Kevin Conroy did a different, a lighter voice for Bruce Wayne, and then he also did a more darker, gravely voice for Batman. And in that new Batman Adventures, they just made it so he had the same voice as Bruce Wayne and as Batman. Kind of weird that way. Speaking of Batmans, I hope freaking Ben Affleck doesn't do the Christian Bale. I mean, I think he'll be a better Batman just for not doing that fucking growl, for being able to understand a single word he says. I'm really happy if that is the case. So, basically, what was I going at? Oh yeah, Batman animated series episodes. Over the Edge, Heart of Ice, of course, Mad Love is one of the best as well. I know that's what during this Let's Play, there's going to be a lot of Batman talk, especially if I can get someone to record some episodes with me as well. It's going to be a lot of Batman talk. I already apologize, even though I'm fighting Killer Croc right now. Don't really talk a lot about the games I'm in right there. I think it's a side effect of doing them, you know, a little bit later. I guess that's the thing. And then, oh god, what is it? Heart of Ice. I really like the one where it's like Be a Clown, I think it's called, where the Joker gets like disguises himself as a clown, and then that one's kind of one of the sad ones. And then of course all of the really enjoy the Catwoman ones too. They're pretty cool, and I think it was a good tie-in to Batman Beyond when they're talking him to Terry McGinnis, talking about, I think, what was it, Ace, or not Ace, Terry McGinnis was into one of the members of the Royal Flush Gang, pretty much. So I think that's one of my favorite tie-ins in a Batman animated, where basically Terry asked Bruce, like, you know what, any about this girl? And he's like, I'll tell you the story of Selena Kyle. And it's a really, really heartwarming moment, actually. Really heartwarming. One at all. Well, anyway, that about wraps up this one, guys. So sorry for my ramblings. I'll see you later. Or will I? He'll explode now. Boom!
Your boss, where's he going?
The boss of me is me.
You want teeth? I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly. Freeze! Hold it right there!
I'm taking you in.
Not tonight. No such thing as a Batman.